So we're first going to go ahead. I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to shut this down and unplug it. We're going to pop this out. We're going to replace the ball. We're going to see how it looks on the inside. See if there's anything we can do to clean it out or tighten it up or loosen it up or what's really going on inside. And we're going to try to fix it.
All right, folks. Welcome back to Big Man's World of Wonders.
All right, well, I guess we have to make the decision because this ball really does not seem good. I checked these bearings, I pulled this out, see, I don't know what to do about this, see, because if I pull this out, it seems fine. There's bearings here, they seem fine. But when I put the ball in there, you roll it a little bit, and then it just stops. There, see, look, nothing, right? And if I force it, I can get past there, but the same thing when I roll in this direction. So, oh man, I was planning to put it back in and show, test it, but I can tell you this is just not going to be good. So what we're going to do, we're going to change course here. Let's just go ahead and put this in. Easy enough. It still doesn't work well that way, and it still works this way. So obviously that's a problem. So one thing that I did notice before was that they seem to have used some hot glue here to keep this in, keep this from rattling out. Maybe because it's the underside, I'm not exactly sure, but it would kind of make sense. So I was going to try this a little bit, but let's just make sure there's no clips or anything that I need to deal with. So hard to see. I know you hate it, guys, when I do this, but I gotta do it. I just can't see. No, I think there's no clip. Sometimes, there's a little clip, but if you can see, there's actually some hot glue here. So I'm going to just go ahead and try to take my pliers, my needle nose, and just kind of gently see if I can't pull that glue back off, allowing me to pull this out of its socket because I got to get it out because this ball has to go. How bad the quality is of the actual ball. I would have hoped for a little bit more. Let's see if I can gently lift this out now. I'm going to rock it back and forth. There it is. Not good. Go ahead and set this. I'll set it right there. Here's the new ball. Should we look at the instructions, y'all? Or should we just go for it? Looks like we've got an assortment of screws that we might need this jumper. LED adjustment dip switch. Oh, look, CADE 1. For party CADE, please remove jumper. I'm going to hope we don't have to. Maybe we'll get lucky.
For party CADE, please remove jumper.
So you've got here dip switch.
Don't
three
forget
dip
to
switches.
smash
Oh,
the
here it
subscribe
goes.
button.
So here's where we choose we're going to choose the color that we want. I would say, what do we think? Probably magenta, right? Magenta or blue. What do you all think? I think magenta. Let's start there because Tempest is kind of magenta, kind of that color. So, all right. So on, and off. So we're going to look over here. We're going to switch this to on, and this one's already off. So if everything works out right, that should be magenta. So we're going to see, is this really going to just drop in just like that? Well, it started to. Are the holes going to line up? I hope so. Should we use the new screws? Why not? Yeah. Do we need to? Who knows? I don't know. Let's try to use the old screws. If they work, I don't see any reason why we can't use the old screws. That's the wrong screws, though. No, that's the right screws. Okay, change this tip. I'm going to turn this light back off. I think everybody will be able to see better. How's that? Does that do it for you? I'm going to go ahead, and I don't recommend this for you unless you're brave. I'm going to go ahead and plug this all back in without putting the back on and putting it all together because I kind of want to see if it's working, right? Or do I just do the spinner? What do you guys think? Should I just do it or should I just do one at a time? You know what? Before I make that decision, let's go ahead and we're going to check the spinner and see what's really involved. Okay, that's all mounted in there. I'm going to take this cable here. I'm going to carefully put it back in where it came from. It clicks in. I don't really think I need to put any hot glue. I won't be shipping it across the world, so I'm going to just go ahead and go with the click is good. It looks good, right? it looks pretty good. I think the other one had a black beauty ring, trim ring, but I'm good with that. This thing's supposed to light up magenta as we set it. Let's take a look real quick and see what's involved with the spinner. And then we're gonna make the decision how hard this is. If it's difficult, maybe, let's see. Let's just see, okay? More of Glenn's things. Okay. Arcade spinner. The instruction book. Ooh, this looks a little more involved. So you know what I think? I think I told a fib. I think we're going to put this back together. It's not really that difficult to put it back together. It's 4 screws. Let's go ahead. Let's put it back together. I'm not going to put the wire tie. Normally, yeah, I would definitely come back here and wire tie all this stuff back up. But I'm not exactly sure. Actually, why don't I, if I look, see this one here is going to be my spinner. So I think I'm going to just hold off on using the wire tie for right now. I'll put it back in next time. You should do that. It makes it tidy and it gives you a little stress relief on the wires. So instead of that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this thing back in. I'm going to take my the back of my console. Okay, I got the back of my console and I'm going to put this back on just for good measure. Line up the back. All these screws, as we found out, are all the same, so I'm not even going to pay attention to where they came out of. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. All right, it's kind of exciting. I mean, I guess, you know what? I'm taking it back again. I'm not putting the back on right now because I don't know for sure that trackball is going to work, and I'd hate to go through this. In here, and I'm going to get my cable. There it is. Remember we left it there? There it is. Fortunately, these things, they have a little notch in them, so you can't really put it in the wrong way. Just don't force things, and you're probably going to be just fine. So here we go. There's that one. Flip this around the way it's supposed to go. I'm going to put it in here. Oh, there we go. Got it in there. So I'm not going to put the protective thing on. Yeah, I will, whatever. I'm not going to screw it in there. I won't go against that, but there. It's almost there. Still not back together. The back's not on. I'm going to see if I can get someone over here to plug it on in for us. And once we do, we'll be back in business. Okay, I think we're close. It's kind of exciting. I really hope it just works. Otherwise, I'm going to have to pop open that trackball and see what's going on. But here it is, people. The moment of truth. Anybody want to guess? If I haven't said in a while, please subscribe to our channel. We really would like you to. We have some interesting, valuable information we want to share with you. And so please subscribe, like our channel. Here we go. Time to turn it on. Oh, look at magenta. Woo, 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 woo. That's cool, right? Who doesn't think that's cool? You are mistaken if you don't think this is cool. There's a little speck of dirt on there and it's bothering me. Okay, look at us. Look at us go. Look at us go. Now it makes you want to play some millipede or some centipede or some pede of some sort. All right. Oh my God, it works. How cool is that it actually works? It works well. Okay, what do you think? What do we think? Centipede? Okay, I think we hit fire. Oh yeah, right? Just fire in the ball. Here we go. That's cool, right? That's really cool. Do you think we should have done magenta or we should have gone for a blue? I don't know. Magenta's pretty cool. We're going to have to go to the back of it anyway because we didn't put the back on. So let's try it out. Okay, here we go. One player. Now, it's working. I still feel a little resistance going left though. I don't know. Is it me? It's way better. I mean, this is way, way, way better. That I could say for sure. Let's see. Try it again. Oh man, I don't even remember how to play this game. I think it's the same. Millipede. Oh man, that was bad. Oh, he got me again. Just that this game is kind of laggy. But I mean, there's definitely something wrong with the other one because I could feel that it was stopping. So that I know for sure is the case. But why is it that this one seems a little bit laggy? Do I have to set the jumper? Am I missing the whole jumper thing? Is that the deal? Or what? I'm not sure. It's definitely much better than it was with the other game. Because the other game I was having a lot more trouble. So I'm not sure. Tell you the honest truth. Alright, it looks really cool. That I know for sure. I'm gonna have to read up a little and see if there's anything we can do about making that thing a little bit more responsive, or maybe that's just the way it is. But anyway, it looks really cool. It's made by Thunderstick, or at least the Thunderstick sells it. I don't know that they actually make it. Overall, I still love this machine. I think the fact that it looks so cool is pretty cool. I mean, I can still play my Tempest. I can definitely now, I mean, it's improved because I can get through the menu system without any issue. Honestly, it's not sticking whatsoever here, so I really do wonder if maybe the game is just bogging down a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to read it. It's definitely been an improvement. It works well. It looks really cool. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching this episode. Hey, if there's something you'd love to see on this show, leave us a comment below.